Hey there, garden lovers! Whether you're just starting out or you've already planted your first seeds, this video is for you. Gardening is incredibly rewarding, but it's also full of lessons learned the hard way. Today, we're going over 10 gardening mistakes almost every beginner makes, and I'll show you exactly how to avoid them, so you can grow stronger, greener, and more confident in your garden. Let's jump in and make sure your thumb stays green, not frustrated. Number 1. Planting without knowing your climate zone. Your zone determines when you should plant, how long your growing season lasts, and which plants will actually survive outdoors. Too many beginners pick up a beautiful plant at the store without realizing it's meant for a completely different climate. You might see a tropical hibiscus and think it'll brighten your patio, only to find it shriveled up after the first cold night. So here's how you fix it. Head to plantreadiness.ars.usda.gov. If you're in the US, enter your zip code and boom, you'll know what zone you're in. Alright, so choose seeds and plants labeled for your zone or lower. And here's a little bonus tip. Lower zone means the plant is more cold tolerant. Understanding your zone, it really sets you up for year-round success. Trust me, this is key. Number 2, overwatering. Let's talk about overwatering. It's probably the most common beginner mistake. Here's the thing, plants don't drink like humans. Their roots need oxygen, and waterlogged soil, well, it just suffocates them. If your leaves are yellowing, wilting, or you're seeing fungus gnats, overwatering might be the culprit. And don't let the surface fool you. Soil can look dry on top and still be soaking underneath. Alright, so here's how you fix it. Stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it's still moist, just skip watering for now. You can also invest in a moisture meter. They're cheap and honestly, super helpful. Make sure your containers have good drainage and, never let pots sit in standing water. Most plants prefer to dry out a bit between waterings, especially succulents and herbs. Third, ignoring soil health. This one's huge. Soil is not just dirt, it's a living, breathing system that feeds your plants. You can have the best seeds in the world, but if your soil is depleted or compacted, you won't see results. Plants need nutrients, good drainage, organic matter, and the right pH. Store-bought topsoil or backyard dirt might be too clay-heavy, too sandy, or just lifeless. So to fix it, just use compost. It adds nutrients and also helps hold moisture in a balanced way. You can add worm castings, aged manure, or, some organic fertilizer. And hey, you can even do a basic at-home soil test to check pH and nutrient levels. Healthy soil smells earthy and crumbles easily in your hands. If it smells sour or feels sticky, it probably needs some work. Planting in the wrong spot, location, location, location. Just like real estate, where you place your plants really matters. A lot. Sun-loving plants like tomatoes, peppers, and zucchini need 6 to 8 hours of full sun. If you stick them under a tree or on the shady side of your house, they'll grow tall and leggy, and honestly, produce nothing. Alright, so before you start planting, it's really important to spend a full day just tracking the sun patterns in your yard. You can use a phone compass or honestly, just mark where the sun hits in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Now group your plants by their sun needs. Full sun is great for veggies, fruit, and most herbs. Part sun works well for lettuce, spinach, and peas. And for shade, think about hostas, ferns, or impatiens. Get the right plant in the right place and watch it thrive. Starting too big, it's easy to get carried away. You walk into a garden center, and next thing you know, you've got 20 plants, 10 seed packets, and big dreams. But then reality hits. Watering becomes a chore, weeds take over, you feel overwhelmed. Alright, here's the thing. Start small. Seriously, just take it one step at a time. Pick like 3 to 5 easy crops that grow fast and really don't need a lot of work. Try growing in containers or maybe a small raised bed first, just to keep things simple. Once you learn their rhythm, just go ahead and expand slowly next season. Small gardens are honestly easier to manage, and you'll actually enjoy the process more. Planting too close together, guilty as charged. So many beginners want their gardens to look full right away. But planting too close together creates competition for nutrients, sunlight, and airflow. This leads to mildew, pests, and smaller harvests. So, here's how you can fix it. Always check the spacing on the seed packet or label. Yes, it may look empty at first, but plants fill out fast. Think of it like personal space. Your tomatoes don't want to share a bedroom with your zucchinis. Bonus tip: use grid planting guides or square-foot gardening methods to maximize space without crowding. Fertilizer can be great, but using too much or the wrong kind too soon can burn your plants. New roots are delicate. Chemical fertilizers can disrupt microbial life in the soil and create nutrient imbalances. So here's how you fix it. Feed the soil, not just the plant. So for slow and gentle nourishment, try using organic compost, fish emulsion, or worm castings. If you really have to use synthetic fertilizer, just remember to dilute it to half strength, and only apply it once the plant is established. Healthy growth honestly comes from balanced, living soil, not from chemical dependency. So ignoring pest prevention, huh? You wake up one morning and bam! Your kale is full of holes, your beans are wilted, and who invited the army of slugs? Now let's fix it. Don't wait for pests to strike. Be proactive. So it's important to check leaves daily, especially the undersides. You can introduce natural predators like ladybugs or lacewings, plant marigolds or nasturtiums as trap crops, and make homemade garlic or neem sprays. Use row covers or netting when needed, just to keep things protected. And most importantly, just stay calm. A few pests don't mean failure, it actually means you're gardening. Pruning incorrectly, or not at all, is a pretty common mistake. Some plants really need structure. Tomatoes, herbs, and flowers all benefit from pruning, but, a lot of beginners avoid it, thinking they'll hurt the plant. On the flip side, some folks go overboard and hack away too much. Okay, so first things first, learn your plant's needs. For tomatoes, you'll want to remove those suckers to get better airflow. And with basil, just pinch the tops to make it bushy. So, deadhead flowers to keep those beautiful blooms coming, Always use clean, sharp tools, and hey, never prune when the plant is wet. That's really how diseases can spread. Number 10, giving up too soon. This is honestly the most important one. Don't give up, okay? So, your lettuce might bolt, your peppers might not fruit, and yeah, your rosemary might die. But honestly, it's all part of the journey. Here's what you can do. Keep learning, adjust, and celebrate your wins. Even the little ones, like seeing your first sprout or harvesting just a handful of herbs. Gardening is really all about trial and error. Even master gardeners, believe it or not, have their share of failures. Every mistake is just a step closer to mastering your craft. You've totally got this. Until next time, keep growing, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep loving.